Notorious B.I.G,
Shine, Jennifer Lopez,
Andre Harrell,
Heavy D,
Al B. Sure, Kim Porter, Ed Winter,
Kid Cudi,
Cassie.
But everybody that Puffy has come in contact with, either they are dead, in jail, or we don't know where the fuck they at, or their careers have fallen out, which means they still dead.
The top at 5:30, we continue to follow breaking news out of Star Island. Several law enforcement agencies are raiding the home of hip-hop mogul P Diddy.
And tonight, we are learning it may be tied to alarming allegations.
Allegations of sex trafficking, sexual assault, the solicitation and distribution of illegal narcotics, and firearms supposedly tied to Combs. His attorney, Aaron Dyer, called the raids a gross overuse of military-level force.
Let's start this video off with the different name changes that Diddy goes by. He first started out as Puffy, then he changed his name soon after that to Puff Daddy, then after Puff Daddy, P Diddy, and the P stands for prison. Diddy, love, and then back to Diddy in 2022, and he said that's what he's going to stick to. So you might refer to him by any of these names depending on what year you were born in, and this year he's going by the name of Diddy. And Diddy has an ex-girlfriend by the name of Cassie. And Cassie alleges that being in a relationship with Diddy is so dangerous that the only way out, she had to go seek protection from the federal government. But this is a dangerous and bold move on behalf of Cassie. And in order for her to make a move like this, where so many others have tried and failed, and some even lost their lives through Diddy's nonsense, someone had to stand behind her and ensure her that nothing will happen to her if she proceeds to file a lawsuit against Sean Puffy Combs. And it's usually coming from the higher ups to push this agenda that they have for him, and that they fully supports Cassie's decision to move forth with this, or using Cassie to kick off whatever they want this outcome to be for him. And trust me, knowing the type of person that Diddy is, this isn't something she came up with on her own. She might have already been feeling some type of way on trying to find an escape route, but now everything is in motion. There's more people involved in this that we know of. It's just that Cassie seems to be the poster child to kick this shit off. But that makes me wonder, how did we get here?
It's all fucked up now. What I'ma do now? Huh? What I'ma do now? It's all fucked up now.
Diddy's biggest artist, Notorious B.I.G, was at the height of his career, fatally died because of Diddy's alleged actions behind the scenes. One thing about Diddy is he's all about his money and a certified businessman no matter what, or who he's affiliated with. He recognizes the industry as a cutthroat game and anyone can fall as long as he stands.
And then Puff came back downstairs, he was heated. He said, yo, Gene, I got 126 employees, and these people depend on me for their livelihoods. If these white folks thought or they would think that I had anything to do with any kind of gunplay, they wasn't going to fuck with me, and they not going to fuck with me. He said, I'm a businessman. I'm about making money, but something got to change. I don't give a fuck if Pac got to die, Big got to die, or Suge Knight go to jail. Something's got to change. And he took upstairs, he turned around and walked back upstairs. And it didn't dawn on me what he said. And then my man looked at me and Bun was like, yo, that nigga said big.
Another celebrity linked to Diddy, Jennifer Lopez.
From the standpoint of the names of the celebrities that were tied to this, the fact that Jennifer Lopez was tied to this back when she was involved in or party to a shooting at a nightclub when she was dating Diddy, and is now alleged to have brought the gun with her to the scene and gave it to Diddy, and that's how the shooting occurred.
Lil Rod's team brings up J-Lo when establishing Diddy's history, writing his, quote, RICO enterprise has existed for at least 20 years, dating back to the 1999 nightclub shooting in NYC, when Mr. Combs required his then-girlfriend Jennifer Lopez to transport his illegal firearm into the NYC nightclub. The court docs allege Diddy forced his then-artist Shine to assume responsibility for the shooting of several individuals. All this happened back on December 27th, 1999, when a fight broke out at a nightclub. Diddy, J-Lo, and rapper Shine were all there, and according to former rapper Mark Curry, Diddy paid Shine $1 million to take the fall for the shooting and serve a 10-year prison sentence. Lil Rod's lawsuit now suggests it was J-Lo who brought the gun.
This is from Michael Velli from YouTube. Will the feds investigate the rumors that Kid Cudi's car was blown up by Diddy because he dated Cassie Ventura? For facts purposes, Kid Cudi's car was blown up.
Andre Harrell, I'll Be Sure, Heavy D, and Puffy. And Kim, she was Andre's personal assistant. Kim is dead. Heavy D is dead. Andre Harrell is dead. The only two left are Puffy and Al almost died. Isn't that interesting? You want to know what they all had in common, though? They were all writing tell-all books.
As it seems, Jaguar Wright has some on-point claims regarding the truth behind the doom of Uptown Records members. Allegedly, she claims that Sean Combs, aka Diddy, gets rid of everyone who tries to expose his dark secrets. Because 3 out of 5 members are dead now, leaving only 2 alive among us. The most interesting and common fact about all of them is that they were all writing tell-all books. Heavy D was said to have been found dead on his kitchen floor, and the cause of death also seems to be a heart attack. But his loved ones are still waiting to find out more, which has been covered behind the blinds. I'll Be Sure. In July 2020, Al shared a since-deleted video of himself and wrote, "I just found this footage from the morning I learned of Kim Porter's M and how it ripped the soul from my physical body. I was on my way to film the pre-show packages for the BET Awards with Tisha Campbell Martin and Tachina Arnold when I receive a call from PR icon Queenie Donaldson asking me if I was okay. And did I hear the news? I had no clue. I do know very clearly that hashtag Kimberly didn't just check out all of a sudden over pneumonia. That's some BS. Really? This is where I get in trouble. We just celebrated our son Quincy's new deal and Christmas special with Netflix, and she was in fantastic health as well, laughing seeing me and Diddy's mutual exchange at the theater. I'm going to leave it here." In another post that has also been since deleted, Al revealed that Porter was running from something prior to her passing, and that he encouraged her to call the FBI for help. She had confided in him about how scared she was about someone, and that person was making life hard for her, and that's why he had suggested she look for legal help, but Kim might have been too scared to involve the police. Andre Harrell, founder of Uptown Records, died at the age of 59 due to a heart attack.
Has Puffy ever been in a coma? Has anything happened to him? He must be the luckiest of them, because it seems like everybody that worked at Uptown Records from the very beginning is gone. Just him.
Ed Winter, the coroner who allegedly performed the autopsy on Kim Porter, died under mysterious circumstances. On March 19th, TMZ announced that Winter had passed away in his LA residence from natural causes. He passed away at the age of 72. He investigated the deaths of multiple celebrities, including Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Brittany Murphy, Tom Petty, and as some people believe, Kim Porter. Meanwhile, other fans are claiming that prior to his demise, Winter was asked to re-examine the investigation surrounding her death. Now, netizens are speculating that Diddy played a role in the death of this coroner. So, Ed Winter, famed celebrity coroner, just so happened to also die after he was instructed to reopen Kim Porter's case to verify her original cause of death. One fan questioned. A second fan claimed. This is the tip of the iceberg. The coroner, Ed Winter, who did Kim Porter's autopsy, dies just as calls from her family to exhume her body.
Cassie is P Diddy's slave. Did y'all know that? She is his slave. Oh yes, she is. Every time you see Cassie with P Diddy, she got her head down, she carrying bags. She's a mop-up girl. When P Diddy want to impress him, he's bringing on, he let Cassie go down on him. He let that dude pop her in the butt, and P Diddy sit back and masturbate while she's being ran in his partners. Did y'all know that?
After years in silence and darkness, I am finally ready to tell my story and to speak up on behalf of myself and for the benefit of other women who face violence and abuse in their relationships, she said. Combs' attorney, Ben Brathman, responded. For the past 6 months, Mr. Combs has been subjected to Miss Ventura's persistent demand of $30 million under the threat of writing a damaging book about their relationship, which was unequivocally rejected as blatant blackmail, he said.
You want to know what they all had in common, though? They were all writing tell-all books. Tell-all books. Tell-all books.